At least it didn't take that long to remember this time. I've turned the mic on. That was less than a minute this time. So I just said hello, welcome to the quiz, to Tom, to Kelly, to whoever else is there. Howard, lovely to see you. Kelly Jr., David. Does Kelly Jr. have a name yet, Kelly? Let me know. So even then, I was about to say we're wait for some latecomers, and then one just messaged me saying that they'll be late. So I guess we'll wait. So what I've done this week for people who are going to be late, I've got a challenge for you just here. And you know the rules, guys. If you're drinking, when I drink, you have a drink, or if I say cheers or drink, you gotta have a drink as well. Hello, Jess. Hope you had a wonderful Eurovision party. I didn't really understand what was going on in your fake Eurovision party, but all I know is that Iceland will definitely win. I was in fact learning the dance to the Iceland's Eurovision entry earlier today, so it was the contest was irrelevant. But anyway, there it is. Here's the challenge for you guys. If you can make me a picture with the theme ghosts. I know a few of you have been to the Alma Tavern. Very similar thing. I've already fixed that, thank you very much, Amy. I'm no longer muted. Well, I shouldn't be anyway. Message me again if I am. But so if you can make a picture, the theme is ghosts. I don't care how you do it, a drawing, a picture, anything at all. Hey Carmen, hey Amy. So send it to me. I think I've decided my nan is going to be the judge of the pictures. Hello Lois. So all you need to do is make a picture with the theme being ghosts, send it to me, and you can win a prize. If you can do it by the end of the quiz, and I can get it up on the screen, that would be amazing, and you'll obviously win for doing that. But if you can't, don't worry. Send it to me throughout the week, and then we'll find out who made the best picture. And I'll show, if you don't mind, I'll show you them next week, and there'll be a new challenge then. Absolutely, I highly recommend to everyone, just talking to Jess here about Eurovision, because we watched some Eurovision show on Saturday. I don't know if anyone else did, I'm not sure why we did, but it's good fun. But if you haven't seen any of the entries, please check out the Icelandic entry to Eurovision, because it's fun, it's good, and it's a winner as far as I'm concerned. I was even learning the dance. I can feel the and obviously it sounds better than that because I can't sing. So to the latecomers, we're waiting for even more latecomers to arrive, so please bear with us. But as I said, here's the, you can make me a picture now throughout the quiz, later send it to me, and my nan's going to decide who's the best one. She doesn't know this yet, but that's what's going to happen. Yo, Vtex here. Vtex here is the captain from last week, the winning captain of last week's quiz. So, we're getting the numbers. We're getting the numbers now, guys. I'm just waiting. I said I'd wait to my friend, so I'll wait for them to arrive, and then we'll rock and roll. So, I hope everyone's well. Had a fun week since last week. And I think I've finally decided, guys, this is it. We're going to do it every Monday now. It's only taken me six weeks to decide which day to actually do it on. It seems like Monday at 8:30 is going to be the future of the Rude News quiz. So here we are, a few things to keep us preoccupied. It's been 4 minutes so far, so I think I'm going to wait just a couple more. Cheers. Because to me, every day is the same now. It doesn't really matter. I've really lost track of this week, so it's good to know it's Monday. But I don't know, well, for the latecomers, obviously you didn't see the holding screen. Gonna tell you now so it's not a shock. There's no guest to wrap around this week. I know, no guest to wrap around this week. It's a new round that we'll discuss when we get there, but you know, but all your other favourites are back. The picture rounds obviously back. The new and improved music rounds back. The movies is obviously back. So look forward to that. We'll do that's I like to call the business end of the quiz. So we'll do the first 4 rounds, have 5 minutes, then get to the business end, and we'll see who won this week's Rude News quiz. Right. Let me just check this message, sorry. It's been 5 minutes, sorry. Right guys, this is it. Oh, let me just scroll that. Hello, Alexandra Kosham. Lovely to see you this evening. Welcome to the quiz. I believe this might be your first time, but enjoy. First challenge, make a picture. Send it to me. We'll see who made the best picture. Let's go. Right, anyway, that's the theme. So let's rock into round 1, people, yeah? If you haven't been here before, we keep it simple to start with. If you haven't even first round general knowledge. Thank you, Jess. Jess is the first ghost themed picture coming at us. But here's the first round, guys. General knowledge. First round, 10 questions, easy peasy. It's up to James Costigan in the house as well. You're just in time, my friend, to start with tonight's quiz. So here we are. Like, let's get rid of that. Let's have tonight's first question. Boom. A lovely question to start. If you do ask me, and I ask you. Anyway, so question 1. In Monsters Inc., what is Sully's full name? So I didn't say anything out loud, did I, Georgie? Oh, maybe I did. Anyway, so there's question 1, guys. In Monsters Inc., what is Sully's full name? Question 2. How many miles are there in a full marathon? So all sorts, obviously, in general knowledge, testing what you know, testing what you don't know. I don't think it's too harsh this week, but there you are. Question 2. How many miles are in a full marathon? Can't type again this week. Apologies for that, but at least I said it. There we are, that's much better, which means we can now do question 3. What is the biggest country in Africa? Sorry, I got tongue-tied for a second then. So there you are, number 3 up on the screen there. What is the biggest country in Africa? So there you are, there's the first 3 questions, guys. Let's move on to question 4. Which queen was executed for treason? And as far as I'm aware, the only queen to be executed for such a reason. So I'm pretty sure I'm all correct on that one. So there you are, question 4 up there, guys. Which queen was executed for treason? I'm saying Queen of England here, by the way, sorry, that should be a bit more specific, that's why I gave it the funny look. But that's which Queen of England was executed for treason? Mary, good to see you. Benno, good to see you, but you're late. So you've missed 3 questions, not too bad. But there you are, question 4, which Queen of England, we'll take that as, was executed for treason? Question 5, how many versions of the iPhone have been released? That's all kinds of, every single version that possibly could have existed of an iPhone. So try and rack your brains on that one, guys. So question 5 again, how many versions of iPhones have been released? Sorry, typing is shocking. I think I was doing this late at night, this one. So apologies for that. And then we'll quickly roll on to question 6. There you are. What year was the Great Fire of London? So we've had all sorts, sports, history, geography, technology. That's what the general knowledge round is about. So there you are, question 6 there for you guys. What year was the Great Fire of London? Another latecomer messaging me. Honestly, Leo, have I started yet? Yes, it starts at 8:30. Right, sorry, but there we are. So that's 4, 5 and 6. leading us obviously on to question 7. What is the national fruit of India? So it's a nice question with a nice answer, I'd say, for that one. So there you are, guys. Question 7 up on the screen there for you. What is the national fruit of India? Oh, I'm sorry if it's very blurry. I don't know why it is. I think the internet's awful again. So hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see the questions, and then we'll quickly do question 8. So question 7, what's the national fruit of India? Question 8, what was the name of Samuel L. Jackson's character in Pulp Fiction? Getting some more ghosts here, guys. I'm very happy about this. I mean, guys, I respect the effort. I'll show it later. But that's all I'll say about that one. Hello, Mother. Welcome to the quiz. Even though you're just through there. So there you are, question 8 up there on the screen. What was the name of Samuel L. Jackson's character in Pulp Fiction? Question 9. Boo, Radley and Scout are characters in which American novel? James Costigan, I'm looking at you for this one, brother. If you can remember back so far, you should know the answer to this one. Oh, hello, Susie, as well. Welcome to the quiz. So there you are, question 9 up on the screen there for you guys. Boo, Radley and Scout are characters in which American novel? And then finally, question 10 in our general knowledge round. You might, if you've done it before, you might see a recurring theme. I'm a big fan of these questions. What do you call a group of hedgehogs? Because my favourite thing about these ones is that the answer is always lovely, because obviously purposely made lovely. So that's the last question of the general knowledge round, guys. What do you call a group of hedgehogs? So if you don't know, have a guess, because you know it's always relative or appropriate or apt, maybe is the right word. But there you are. That's all general knowledge round up. Let's rock on to round 2. Well, I know lots of you will be sad to see Guess the Rapper. Oh, just Guess the Rapper got round gone. But I feel like we were running out of rappers that you guys would be able to guess. There was still loads to go. We could have carried it on, but I thought of a new idea, new round, so we're going to roll with that. So, quick one. Geordie's just asked about the ghost picture round. All it is just send me a picture of any sorts of the theme being ghost. You can draw a picture, you can take a picture, you can make something out of something, use anything you've got lying around, a bit like my movie round, and then send it to me, and then we're going to judge them and see who's got the best ghost picture, essentially. But anyway, here's round 2. So what came first? There's going to be 2, 4, a few things up on the screen for each question. You just have to tell me which one happened first. Really, really simple. So let's get into it. Right, first one. What happened first? Obviously, you can see I've been learning about the Great Fire of London. So what happened first? The Great Fire of London or the Great Plague of London? I've tried to stay away from certain things, but never mind. Drink. Hope you're admiring my glass there. So, I hope you'll get it. Someone drop me a message if you don't understand how this round works, but I think it's pretty alright. So what happened first, the Great Fire of London or the Great Plague of London? And we'll roll on to question 2. Boom. So what happened first? Spice Girls reaching number 1 in the UK for the first time. In the UK, I'm going to say. Spice Girls reaching number 1 in the UK for the first time, or Tony Blair becoming Prime Minister of the UK? So what came first, guys? And then we'll move on to question 3, alright? So question 3 of this round. What came first? The Tyrannosaurus Rex or the Stegosaurus? think this is one for Kelly, David and Kelly Jr., especially obviously Kelly Jr. She should be learning already. So question 3 there. What happened first, or what came first? The Tyrannosaurus Rex or the Stegosaurus? Please remember, I don't often do any spell checking, so don't hate on me. You kind of see what it, if I spell it wrong, you know what it says. But there you are. So there's the first 3 questions of the what came first, what happened first round. And then we'll move on to the next few questions, all right, guys? There we are. So number 4. Oh, there we are, yeah. So what came first? What was invented first? Dynamite, thermometer, steam turbine, or the telescope? So tell me, guys, which was invented first? Dynamite, the thermometer, steam turbine, or the telescope? Boom, boom, boom. And I hope you're all keeping up with the rules, guys. If you see me drinking, take a drink. If I say drink, drink, have a drink. Obviously, only if you want to, because this is just fun. And it's also Monday. And here we are. We'll move on to the last one of this round. So, what happened first? The film The Godfather, the film Jaws, the death of Pablo Picasso, or the death of Jim Morrison? Sorry, another latecomer again. So there you are, that's the last one of this round, guys. What happened first? Carmen, thank you, loving the round. Better than Guess the Rapper? Probably not, but never mind. So last one on this one. What came first? The film The Godfather, the film Jaws, the death of Pablo Picasso, or the death of Jim Morrison? So just tell me what it is. If you know, if you don't know, whatever. Just make a guess. It's actually much easier to guess in this round than Guess the Rapper. So anyway, that's round 2 all wrapped up. Remember, guys, if you need anything repeated, drop a little message to me or in the comments, and then I can go back and have a look at it for you. But I'd rather not. So just keep up, yeah? Right, anyway, that's round 2 all done. Round 3, let's do it. Round 3. To those who have not been here before, to those who have, this is the math trivia round. So in every question, there will be 2 pieces of information, both that the answer is a number, and then there's going to be an equation. I guess it's equation. So it'll be this number plus minus times divide this number, whatever, and then the answer will be the number that gives you. That was a terrible explanation. It's much easier to understand when we get into it, but I thought I'd just give you a heads up. Right, anyway, let's do it. Round 3, math trivia, it's on. So, question 1 of math trivia. How many films Quentin Tarantino has directed added to the title of Adele's first album? See, there it is. Pretty simple. I feel like the music's loud enough. That's a bit better. That's better. That's better. So there you are. Question 1 of math trivia, round 3. How many films Quentin Tarantino has directed added to the title of Adele's first album? Amy says, count me out. It seems like a pun. I don't really understand, but you know, whatever. Perry, thank you for that lovely little sticker. And on that note, we'll do question 2, shall we? Question 2 here, guys. Right. Here we are. So the amount a line or a 3x3 square adds to in a game of Sudoku, obviously the 3x3 squares that are part of the game, divided by how many ring wraiths there are in Lord of the Rings. So, a bit of everything in that question. It's quite a nerdy question, I admit. But, you know, most of you guys are nerds, so it's quite fitting, I think. So, read that one out again for you. So question 2, the amount a line or a 3x3 square adds to in a game of Sudoku, divided by how many ring wraiths there are in the Lord of the Rings books and films. To have a nice round number is always what I'd say to this. Predif, late to the party, mate. But don't worry, you are welcome. We'll just all shame you. Shame. But no, good to see you, bro. So there you are. There's question 2. Question 3 here for you guys. I forgot about this question. So, question 3. The loudest an amp can turn to in the film Spinal Tap, multiplied to the number of ways to leave your lover by Paul Simon. Counting. Jess says counting's all about maths. I think there's better puns in there, that's all I'm saying. So, anyway, enough of you and your comments. Question 3 again here. It's a very stupid question. So we want the loudest an amp can turn to in Spinal Tap, multiplied by the number of ways to leave your lover in this song by Paul Simon. But if... So there you are. So there's the first 3 questions. Couple more to come. Here we are. Question 4. How many carats is pure 100% pure gold even? So how many carats make up 100% pure gold divided by how many phases of the moon there are? Oh, I think another ghost picture here just coming. Oh, Amy. Amy misses the pub. Is that work or going to the pub? For many of us, I imagine. So, getting some lovely ghost pictures here, guys. I appreciate it. But there you are. So, how many carats is 100% pure gold divided by how many phases of the moon there are? Now, I like space a bit, but I knew how many phases of the moon there were off the top of my head. So that's why I asked you. And that leads us on to the last question of this round, guys. So, question 5. How many pieces a single player starts with in a game of chess, multiplied by the number of Indiana Jones films that have already been made? For you movie nerds out there. There we are, a bit of light in this situation. Let's improve things slightly. You can see me better. 2 thumbs up for that, isn't it? So here I go. So this is the last question in the math trivia round. How many pieces a single player starts with in a game of chess, multiplied by the number of Indiana Jones films that have been made, released, etc., etc. And that's our math trivia round all sorted. So we'll move on to, shall we, to round 4. Wonderful round 4, our top 5 round. Cheers. So here we are, top 5. So there's only 2 questions in this round, but each question has 5 answers, the top 5 most whatever. So pretty easy. We'll have a little 5-minute break after this, so Mary can have a cigarette and other things and whatnot. So I've got another picture to check out after this as well, so let's do it. So let's get rid of that and make sure we're ready for this round. So here we are, guys. So I would like for you to tell me the top 5 largest counties in England, because, you know, I don't know anything about Scotland or Wales, to be honest. So, and it was really interestingly difficult to find out the answers. So there you are. There's the first part of this round. I will need to know the top 5 largest counties in England. So I'm sure some of you will definitely get some of these. That's all I'm saying. And the second part of this round, guys, are the top 5 most common elements in the Milky Way galaxy. This was also surprisingly tricky to narrow down. That's why I've been quite specific about what I'm asking there. Just nerding out on space a little bit too much, really. But anyway, so there's the top 5 round, guys. So we need to know the top 5 largest counties in England and the top 5 most common elements in the Milky Way galaxy. Even though it's not you guys, I'm looking at Jess and I'm looking at my sister Lois. If you get these wrong, shame. Shame. I think I might get a bell for next week. The shame bell. Because if you get them wrong, shame. But there you are. Right, so this is when we have our little 5-minute break. Where we just chill out for a sec, get yourself a drink, go for a wee, because it's imperative not to miss any of the next half of the quiz, because this is the business end of the quiz, where it goes down in a real way. So if you need anything, cup of tea, chocolate bar, Stella Artois, a wee. Did I already say that? No, I didn't. I said cup of tea. Go now, because you've got 5 minutes from this moment now. Because, guys, are you ready for the bonus round? Bonus round, guys. An extra prize up for grabs. So we got a prize for the best ghost. And then we got a bonus round prize. It's the same prize as winning the quiz, the same prize as I'll buy you a drink. I'm going to get you a drink when this is all done. When we can go to the pub again, I'll get you a drink. Because you have 5 minutes to name my dad's last meal. So I used to do this at the quizzes that I've hosted before. So drop me a message, put it in the comments. If you know what my dad's last meal would be, I'll buy you a drink. You've got 5 minutes, guys. I've been timing. We might carry on if no one gets it, because you're probably not going to get it. But what do you think my dad's last meal? If he was on death row, I asked him, I said, Dad, if you were on death row and you had your last meal, what would it be? He told me, and I'll give clues. I'll give a clue once every minute, or if anyone gets close, I'll let you know. So come on, guys, just for a beer. Just for a beer from me. I'm gonna buy you a beer when this is all done if you can tell me what my dad's last meal is. Leo's living that life. I just got your picture, mate. I think you've caught up, guys. I think you've caught up. So, here's the first comment for us, guys. Shepherd's pie. George by Paddy Bailey. No, I'm afraid not. That is not the answer. Chili, not chili either. I'm afraid. Not. But I'm loving it, guys. Come on. It'll be a fancy drink as well. Be a really fancy drink. Here we are. He'll get some more comments. That weird ham, George PB, really. I'm surprised is actually not his answer. Ham, eggs and chips, easy. Oh, guys, you're actually surprisingly close, all of you. But no one's hit it on the head yet. No one's got it right yet. So keep going. I think I'd make it. You got about 3.5 minutes. Oh no way! Unbelievable. Corned beef with salad, cream salad. I mean, how? Svitek. Big Mac is definitely wrong. Mate, I can't even. Sausage and mash. Very close. Very, very close. I mean, guys, I'm appreciate. I can't even. Cheeky Nando's. No, that's you, Alyssa. Sorry. That's not my dad's favourite meal. Where's the music on? This is too much. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, guys. You guys are going crazy, right? This is hilarious, though, right? Lasagna, Luke Prediff. No, that's. Come on, Luke. Can you please take the quiz seriously? No disrespectful comments, yeah. So what else have we got? Curry. Guys, you've all been missing it. Some of them were terribly close. Even George from the beginning was terribly close. But I can't believe it. My sister is a much better, what's the word? Child to our parents than me. I owe my sister a cocktail saying she got it first time, bang, like that, steak and ale pie with chips. She nailed it. Well done, guys, you were... No, there's no way I told... Apparently, I love my dad's eating habits because I've told VTEX previously that my dad loves eating corned beef and salad cream. I mean, the fridge is full of salad cream. It's disgusting. But anyway, I didn't think my sister was going to get it that quickly, to be honest. But Toad and the Whole Mary is another great shout, another good guess. But unfortunately, that's not the answer. Well done, Lois. I owe you a drink. You'll get it in like a few years, probably. But anyway, God, like, I was like, really? I was like, if you were on death row, that's what you would ask for. You would ask for a steak and ale pie with chips. He was like, yeah. I mean, I was like, even you would make sure it's like the best one ever. And he's like, he wasn't that fussed. Wasn't that fussed. I know it's unfair that my sister got that right, but you know, it's only a bit of fun anyway, guys. So chill out. So yes, anyway, right. I think that's been about 5 minutes. That was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. So well done to my sister Lois. She probably won't win the quiz, so there'll be more bonus rounds as well, guys. She hasn't sent me a picture of a ghost or anything like that. So there's still the ghost drinks to go for, and still the coveted quiz. Cheers. Pedith, what have I told you about leaving rude comments? Anyway, well done, Lo. Right, everyone chill out. The bonus round is over. It's time for the business end of the quiz, y'all. Right, here we are. Picture round, y'all. 10 pictures coming up. If you've been here before, you know there's a theme to the picture round. It could be anything. It could be anything, the theme for the picture round. This week, we're going in, and we're going for fish. Types of fish. Real life fish. That's better than planes, that's better than cheeses and desserts. So there's gonna be 10 fish coming up. I just need to know the name of that fish, y'all. Alright? Sorry, just got a message from Carlin, which really made me laugh. Anyway, here we are, guys. Picture round coming up. 10 pictures. Just tell me what that fish is, yeah? Right, here we are. Picture one. Oh, what is that? What is that, guys? Honestly, hair's getting outrageous these days as well, but what is that fish? Oh, just Kelly's asking where to send a ghost picture to. Just send it to me on Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever. Rude News on Facebook. I don't really care. And I'll try and get some up before the end of the thing. I think I know how to do it, but I haven't tested. Anyway, first one. What's that fish? Picture two. Oh, what is that? And we're looking for the big one in this picture, obviously. And if there's a big one and a little one, or loads of little ones, we're looking for the big one. So there you are, guys. What is that? What is that fish? What is that? I hope. Oh, I see. Perry sent me a good sticker of a ghost. Apparently my nan's joined. Hello, Nanny, if you have. But welcome. Anyway, there's picture two. What is that? Picture three. Ooh, what is that? What is that fish? And these are all fish. Isn't that mental? How different are the three things I just showed you? And they're all fish. Mental. So I usually leave them up for 15 seconds, but I haven't really been looking this time. So there you are. What is that? I think I've seen one. I think I've seen one. I'm not entirely. I wasn't sure if it was. Someone said it was. Cheers. So there you are. There's picture three. Picture 4. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that fish, honestly? God, what is that? That's a fish. What does it do with that? Anyway, that's 4. Number 5. Oh, lovely. Now, I'm looking for the name of this fish. Not a fish with... Not the name... You know what I mean? Not the one... I'm not looking for the name from the film. I'm not looking for the name of the character in the film that is this fish. I'm looking for the name of that fish. Sorry, that took me slightly long to put together, didn't it? But anyway, what is that fish? So there's number 5. Number 6. Ooh. What is that? What is that fish? You tell me, guys. What is that? It's gonna. Is it? If it's too blurry for anyone to answer this round, oh well. I'll try and fix it for next week. But there you are. There's number 6. Number 7. Oh, what is that? Oh, another ghost picture, I think. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. But more importantly, what is that? What is that, guys? Because number 8, that's number 7. Number 8 here. Oh, so like I said, we're looking for the big one, not those tiny fish over there. So, tell me, what fish is that? I never know if it's good or bad when it goes quiet, because I'm like, is it bad? Did they hate it? They're not saying anything? Or is it good because they're all concentrating on what fish is that? But there you are, there's number 8. Number 9. Oh! What is that? That is an ugly fish, isn't it? Jeez. Just tell me, what fish is that? And like I say, you're about 15 seconds for all of them. And that fish has a specific name that we're looking for. So there you are. Moving on to the last fish of this round, guys. Oh, finish on a nice one, shall we? I think that was a nice round, to be honest. I think that was a lovely round. Even if you don't know the answers, quite kind of a nice natural history round for you guys. So there you are. Here's the last question, last picture of this one. What is that fish? What is that one? And I'm pretty sure you should know that one, guys. So, oh, sorry, computer's just having a wee moment. Adam Wilkinson has just joined the house. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the quiz. We've there's only 2 rounds left, but luckily they're the most fun rounds you can come by. So anyway, there's all the pictures, guys. If you want them to go back and you want to hear them, want to see them again, quickly message me. Otherwise, we're done because we're moving on to the music round, guys. And we've done it again. We've got very special guests by the name of Vic Reeves to do the music for this round. Also going by his real name, Craig Alexander. But he's going to drop in and sing us some songs this week. So as if you're a frequent guest of the quiz, as in of last week, you know what's coming up. But what we're going to do the club sing around. 5 songs, sung beautifully. Just tell me what that song is. And they're very good once again. All right. So let me get rid of that. And here we are. I'll go through them once, give everyone a breather so they can try and work out what's just happened, and then we'll go through them again, all right? Here we are, guys. Coming with the first one for this week. Here we are, the music round.
That really never go. It was the same he carried down.
So there you are, guys. There was number 1. Number 2 coming straight for you. Oh. It's very likely the next ones are going to be that big as well, but I'll try and make them as small as possible. There we are. We'll move on to song number 3.
Oh, baby, you want me? Oh, baby, you want me? Oh, baby, you want me? Well, you can have the lap dance here for free. Now you can get the lap dance here for free. Well, you can get the lap dance here for free. Oh, baby, you want me? Well, you can get the lap dance here for free.
There you are. That was number 3. Number 4 coming straight up.
You can't stand fair. You can't stand fair with your despair. This couldn't hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Beautiful, beautiful. That was number 4. And then last one of this round, guys. Song number 5.
It's tricky to rock the rhyme, but right on time. It's tricky. What? That's a bit. It's tricky. What? There you go. It's tricky to rock the rhyme, It's right on time. It's a tricky. It's a tricky.
There we are, guys. That's the five songs of this round. Did everyone get the audio all right? Yeah, was it loud enough? We're gonna listen to them again. So all I needed you to do was name that song. Just get a couple comments here. No way! That's super funny. Jess says in Portishead, are you on a boat, Jess? So yeah, we've got loads of the crew from Hornwood House Portishead here. Jess, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, from seeing your Facebook over a while ago, you're in a boat in the marina, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, back to the important music round. So there we are. I might turn them up a bit. It was a little bit quiet in my headphones. And then we'll quickly run through those again. So, I'll just try to read this comment. Luke Prediff is confusing me a lot, but we're just going to roll on with the next few, the music round again. So here we are, first song.
There was a kid that really would go. It was the same he carried down.
Cool, there you are. There was song number 1. Song number 2.
Maruba, Jamaica, Aona, Tekia, Bermuda, Bahama, come on, bread and mama, Kilago, Montego, baby, where do we go, Jamaica?
So that was song number 2. Song number 3.
Oh, baby, you want me? Oh, baby, you want me? Oh, baby, you want me? Well, you can have the lap dance here for free. Now you can get the lap dance here for free. Well, you can get the lap dance here for free. Oh, baby, you want me? Well, you can get the lap dance here for free.
There you are, guys. That was number 3. Number 4.
You can't stand fair. You can't stand fair with your despair. This couldn't hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Beautiful. That was number 4 for you guys. George and Geordie, if you need 1 or 2 or any of them repeated again, just let me know and I'll sort that out. There you are, number 4. And my favourite, number 5, coming at you.
It's tricky to rock the rhyme, but right on time. It's tricky. What? That's a bit. It's tricky. What? There you go. It's tricky to rock the rhyme, It's right on time. It's tricky. Yeah.
There you are, guys. That's the music round for this week. I feel like Luke Prediff is a bit drunk, but he's also got one right. So you know, they're hard to know, right? So someone was having technical difficulties. Just got Jordan Georgie's ghost picture. That's very, very good as well. So we're having fun here. I'm very glad you like the music round. So I'll just give it a couple secs if anyone wants anything repeated. I mean, it's funny, so you might as well just keep listening to it. When I got sent those, I was like, thank you very much, Craig. Because, guys, you know what's coming next. It's only bloody movie round, isn't it? Only the bloody music round coming up next. So just make sure everyone's ready. I'm getting so many messages. But here we are. I've had a comment for number 3 again. So here we are. We're going for number 3 again. Just one more time.
Oh, baby, you want me? Oh, baby, you want me? Oh, baby, you want me? Well, you can have the lap dance here for free. Now you can get the lap dance here for free. Well, you can get the lap dance here for free. Oh, baby, you want me? Well, you can get the lap dance here for free.
There you are, number 3. I haven't had any other comments, so I think this is time. This is it. The last round of the Rude News quiz is coming straight to you. It's the movie round. You know what's going to happen. It's going to be 5 films. You just got to tell me what that film is. And then we'll round up with the answers. All right, guys? So here we are. Round 7, the movie round.
At the school.
Of course I forgot to unmute it. I do it every week. Why would I not do it this week? Of course I forgot to unmute it. I'll always say it, guys. I've got your message about it being super janky. I'm just doing some fiddling to hopefully improve it quite a lot. So you're just gonna have to bear with me just 2 secs because I'm really proud of this week. It was really good. So I want all of you to enjoy it. If not, I'm gonna put it up on Facebook anyway. So we can all enjoy it over and over, again and again. And if you just give me 2 minutes, I'm just going to play it again. So you can start thinking about other questions that you might not have the answers for, because it's not all that easy. And I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to keep talking, because 11 comments, ignore that. Got stuff to do. Right. Then we go like that, then we go like that, then we go like this. And I think we're ready, guys, to try and do this bad boy again. There we are. Someone has told me I'm muted. Thank you, Lois, for a very good. You got some likes for that one as well. So you should drink when I forget to unmute because it happens twice in a quiz every week. So, I'm just having another little problem here. I'm not sure why the internet's being so. I thought I fixed this. It was bad, wasn't it? And then I made it better. Right, it seems to be caught up. Right, so here we go again. Make sure you got your volume good because the volume's important in this one. I hope you noticed that we had a very special guest for this one. And I'm going to say now, if you want to be a special guest in the movie round or the music round, message me. Send me something. Send me anything. So if you want to be in the music round, you know what to do. If you want to be in the movie round, you know what to do. And then I'm more than happy for us to all have fun doing this. And I'm taking a little bit of pressure off me to do this every week, even though I do enjoy it very much so. And once again, thank you to my parents. And here we are. Sorry about the waffle. Let's go for it again. And hopefully it's all going to be good this time. Clever girl.
Every day after school.
Right. Only gone and unmuted it, haven't I? Bloody smart, aren't I, sometimes? I reckon that was super judgery again. So what I'm going to do, as soon as this is done, or maybe if I'm smart, I can do it now at the same time, is put this bad boy on Facebook because I really want people to see it this week. Me and my dad had a hell of a time making this. So you get the gist. Just watching the end of the video there. So like you see, you got the gist. But I'll put it up straight away as soon as I'm off here, so we can all enjoy it, because I enjoyed making this, especially number 5. But anyway, right, it's getting late. We've almost been doing this for an hour, so we'll rock and roll with the answers in just a sec. Just when I'm ready, to be honest. Especially number 5. I love number 5. Right, anyway, you can still hear me, hopefully. And just getting... So I think it went slightly better. I hope it did, because it was a lot of fun this week. And what we do is, now I'm back on the screen, we can all be back on the screen, and we can rock and roll with just the answers and see how you did this week. And then I'll put pictures up on Facebook, and then I'll do that at the end when we're all done, so people can get the answers and get out of here if they want to. Right, here we are, guys. So let's do round 1, obviously, now. So round 1, here are the answers. So Sully's full name in Monsters Inc. is, of course, James P. Sullivan. So there you are. So that's the answer to question number 1. James P. Sullivan in a marathon. There are 26.2 miles in a marathon. I'm going to be really mean about this. I'm going to give you a full point if you said 26.2, and give you half a point if you said 26. My dad knew it. He even did it to the yard. He did the yards. So this is who you're going up against. Anyway, question 2. So a point for 26.2, half a point for 26 miles. Question 3. The biggest country in Africa is Algeria. Little tricksy question there, but I liked it. So I put it in my quiz. Number 4, the Queen. If anyone wants to have a go, come at me. But the question 4, which Queen of England was executed for treason, is Anne Boleyn. Now, I did a little bit of research. I'm pretty sure that's the answer. Have a go at me, and I'll have a go back. Leo and Luke, I'm glad you're having loads of fun. Right, number 5. I can't remember what the question is, but the answer is 20. So, that's the iPhones, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that was the iPhones. So there's been 20 versions of iPhones released at the moment. Question 6, the Great Fire of London was in 1666. That might help you later or not. Can't remember if it was now, anyway. Question 7, the answer is the mango. Mango is the national fruit of India. So the national fruit of India. Number 7, mango. Number 8, Jules Winfield is the name of Samuel L. Jackson's character in Pulp Fiction, isn't it? Of course it is. So question 8, the answer I was looking for was Jules Winfield. Number 9, the book I was looking for, anyone who went to school with me, you better got this right, was of course To Kill a Mockingbird. Obviously just a great book anyway, so I hope lots of you did. So question 9 was To Kill a Mockingbird, and then obviously a group of hedgehogs is called a prickle, but it's also called an array, so I'm going to accept prickle or array for number 10 there. Alright, like I say, come at me if you've got any issues, but it's just for fun, so you can just calm down, chill out. It's alright. So there's round 1 all settled. Round 2, here we are. What came first, or whatever it was. So what came first? Was it the Great Fire of London, or the Great Plague of London? The answer is obviously just there. Always do this every week as well. The Great Plague of London. So it's actually different to the Black Plague, if you didn't know. And then the Great Fire of London is one of the reasons the Great Plague of London dissipated, they think. Anyway, so the Spice Girls became before Tony Blair by 6 months or something like that. The Stegosaurus is older than the T-Rex. So this is a cool fact about dinosaurs. I'm sure some of you may know, but humans and T-Rexes lifespan, or whenever they lived in history, is closer than T-Rex and Stegosaurus. So yeah, do what you will with that. So number 3, Stegosaurus. Number 4, the invention that came first was the telescope. It's ain't crazy. Telescopes are super old. So hopefully you managed to work that one out. And number 5, I really like that one. Number 5 I put together. So The Godfather happened first. So The Godfather was released before Pablo Picasso died, before Jaws was released, and before Jim Morrison died. So there we are. There's round 2, question 5. The Godfather came first. So there you are. It probably is better than Guess the Rapper, isn't it? Annoyingly so. But you know, it's my quiz, I wanted to do it. Here we are. We'll roll on. Question 3, maths trivia. I know we got a few film nerds because obviously we worked in the cinema or whatever. So the question 1 was Tarantino times by whatever, wasn't it? And Adele's first album. So the answer is 29, but Tarantino would probably say it's 28. So I'm going to accept both of those answers because I'm the question master. So I say what goes. So 29 or 28 according to Tarantino is perfectly fine for that one. So give yourself a point for that. Question 2, I always forget what these are. Question 2, the answer is 5. That's the answer. Answer to number 3 was 550. No, can't remember what that one is either, so we'll move on. So question 3, 550. Number 4, the answer is 3. Once again, really struggling to remember the maths trivia now. This is the problem with doing this and doing the quiz at the same time. And the last one was 64. My dad, I do remember, had a lot of fun doing question 5. So there you are, question 5, the answer is 64. Moving us on to top 5. So what did we have? We had the top 5 counties. Starting there, so North Yorkshire. Looking at you, Georgie Rowbottom, if that's your real name. And then question 2, Lincolnshire. So there's the top 5. North Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, Cumbria, Norfolk and Devon. So any of those will get you a point, alright? So I'm not that harsh, you don't need them in order. I just need to see some of those up on the screen in your answers, and you get a point for each one, alright? And then the second part was the elements in our galaxy Milky Way. So yeah, again, so I told you, I knew there would be some arguments about that, but anyway, we're moving on, rocking and rolling. It's just for fun, guys. I know why it sounds weird, because I can't hear the music. That's why I'm a bit offbeat, guys. I'm just going to change that. That's better. So there you are. So hydrogen, helium, oxygen, carbon, neon in order, but if you have any of those, you get a point, alright? So that's top 5 all sorted. So a point for anything up on the screen there, and we'll move on to our picture round. Our bloody fishes. We love the fishes. So here we are. Oh, sorry, I meant to get rid of that. Here's our fishes. So the one on the side like that, with all the fish, his eyes on one side, was a flounder. I picked most of these through pop culture references and everything, so they weren't absolutely mad fish, either through Blue Planet or films or cartoons or whatever. So number 1 was flounder. Number 2 was a manta ray in particular, not a stingray. Hopefully lots of you got it right. But number 2 was a manta ray, because it's bloody massive, and stingrays are much, much smaller. So number 2 was a manta ray. Number 3 was obviously a basking shark, native to our British Isles. That hence saying, well, I think I've seen one before. Number 4, if you didn't get it, that number 4 was a sawfish. See what you say, right? See what you say, right? Say what you see, even. So number 4 was a sawfish. That was the one with the big thing, and it looked like it had a chainsaw for a whatever nose. Number 5, not going to accept Dory. Dory is not an acceptable answer for number 5. Number 5 was obviously a blue tang, made famous through obviously Finding Nemo. Number 6 was a pike, long, really long fish, a predatory fish as well, which I will always remember from Sword in the Stone, because I'm that old apparently. So number 6, pike. Number 7 was catfish with its whiskers. Number 7, that was a catfish. Number 8 was a huge sunfish. So number 8, sunfish. Number 9, it's called an anglerfish. So the one that's in the deep water in Finding Nemo once again. Also, that has the lure coming out of its face, and it's really, really ugly. Search for pictures of that fish, you'll get ugly results. So number 9 was anglerfish, and number 10, they were obviously koi carp. So there you are. Moving on to our music round. Here we are. So once again, Craig Alexander. I don't think he could make it this week, but anyway, Craig did our songs for this week. So number 1 was Ra Ra Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. Number 1, Rasputin. Kokomo. Yeah, Kokomo by the Beach Boys. Bahuna, Bahama, come on, pretty mama, etc. Number 3 was Lap Dance by NERD. Oh baby, you want me? Well, you get this lap dance here for free. So there, number 3, Lap Dance. Number 4 was Dancing in the Dark by the Boss, Bruce Springsteen. And we can do dancing in the dark. I want to get these to play again at the end, but I couldn't work it out this week. And number 5 was obviously Tricky by Run DMC, which Luke Prediff happily pointed out was obviously SSX Tricky on a very famous advert. So there you are, that's the music round. Let's move on to obviously the final round, the movies. Hopefully you got them all. Once again, thank you to Leo, even though if you did break the screen when you came on, apparently that's why it's all jangly. One day you told me that. But anyway, after all this not working properly, I forgot what the first picture was. So the first picture was obviously Dorothy or myself in The Wizard of Oz. Number 2 was a bit nicer, a bit more pleasant, was me in Ratatouille. Number 3 was Leo doing Taxi Driver justice, I would say. Martin, you're late to the party, but welcome. Yes, anyway, so I finally caught up with the sort of comments. Number 4 was, of course, a famous scene from Jurassic Park. I mean, he's a bit of a terrible hunter, for a better word, isn't he? He told him at the start of the film. I mean, he wasn't there. But anyway, number 4, Jurassic Park. And number 5 was, of course, Big. And yes, I did make a giant piano in my garden that me and my dad played. So that was really nice. Like I said, I'm going to put that on Facebook because I was really pleased. I couldn't get it to line up perfectly because, you know, if I had all the time in the world, I would have done, and I'm not Tom Hanks. But there you are. So there's film 1, 2, 3, or 4. Finally, we're there with Big. So there you are, guys. That was the quiz this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I always do, I'm having fun making it for you guys. Now I want to see some scores. And while you send me some scores, I'm going to look up some ghost pictures on my phone. Here we are. Oh, Kelly, David, I didn't even see yours. Look, if you can see that. That's very good. That's very good there. David actually as a ghost. That's a good one for me. Who else? We got Ben here. Ben and Mary. Oh, what's that in the background? That's a bit freaky, isn't it? In the mirror. Oh, look at that. What's happening in the corner there? So, who else we got? Amy did a lovely little drawing. Oh, sorry, my phone. She did it sideways, but there you are, you get the point. She misses the pub, as I mentioned earlier. Guys, I've got this up on my WhatsApp. I'm not really sure. You can't. Oh, there you are. You see her face. I guess they tried to make a Zoom ghost. I respect the effort, but I don't really get it. I'm going to be honest. I don't really get it. So, have we got any scores yet? Amy smashed the quiz round. The picture round, sorry, the quiz round. The picture round. Fish, you're destined to have an aquarium? I don't know. And let me just get George and Geordie's up because they can take over, I think. Thanks for sending this, guys. Look at that. Taking inspiration from last week's, a bit of Swayze and whoever else is in Ghost Action. It's kind of disgusting at the same time. But anyway, guys, I'm so glad you got to send me those pictures. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. I think I'm getting some scores in now. So let's have Georgie got 27. Jess got 31. I'm bad at maths trivia. I mean, you should be good at maths, but your trivia is obviously not strong. So a bit more of that. Any more score, guys? Please send it through. I have to admit that I had a lot of fun doing this quiz. Some good rounds. The fish picture round I particularly enjoyed. The movie rounds, obviously, we're obviously finished with the music round, the movie round again, because that's how we do. Because it's getting late. It's almost 10 o'clock. So hopefully get some more scores. Because at the moment we got 2, and Jess is going to win. And I never see Jess, so she'll never get her drink. Hey, Amy did 20, got 27. You drew George and Georgie. That's a good shout. Well done. I'm glad you enjoyed the quiz as well. Any other scores, guys? 35. The captain VTech got 35 all by himself again, I'm sure. So well done, VTech. Come on, no one else got any scores? No scores for me? Mary, Tom and Kelly and David all seem pretty quiet. They're usually high scorers in my little quiz. Anyway, no? Oh, Mary, there you are. I didn't see it, came through late. 36 from Mary. So here we are, VTech. Sorry, you've been demoted to not captain. Got some love for the fish round. Oh, the match was perfect. The trivia is always a bit tricky in the math trivia round but the math always works. That's what I'll say about the math trivia round, guys. Is that if you're not sure, if you know one of the pieces of trivia and you know what it needs to be, divided, multiplied, blah blah blah, you might be able to work it out because they're usually quite nice round numbers for future reference. Right, so I make that Mary and Benno winning again. You guys a team this week, or I don't know why I'm asking. I'm just talking out loud, essentially. So, at the moment, I'm really torn between George and Georgie and Kelly and David for the ghost picture. But like obviously, thank you so much for getting involved, sending the picture. But Kelly and David's was excellent because the effect was on point. George and Georgie's, obviously, I've got a bit of love for because we did Ghost last week in the quiz, in the movie round. So I've made the shortlist. I'm gonna take those 2, probably not to my nan, probably to my mum and dad, and they'll decide. And then whatever they decide, you guys get a drink off me. All right. So yes, Mary, we know you got 36. Well done. Very well done. Right, I think that's it. We'll round it off, guys, because it's almost 10-2 now. So we'll leave it. We're going to go out on the movie round again, all right? Here we are. Cheers. Good night.
girl. Every day after school. Every day after school.